So, Danny was brutally honest last night, which I absolutely love. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of the people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Thank you for everyone who turned up for the live stream last night. It was great. I battled through it with sounding like this and a little bit worse. There'll be a debrief tonight, but it will be a much shorter one just because of this. This video brought to you by, I wish it was brought to you by something like Lemsip or something like that, because I sound horrible. But one of the things that Danny said about last night, which was very interesting, and I think everyone knows where this is going, about how when they need to take chances in front of goal and stop having to waste them. And that's the thing. We're in 12th place, and last night we had 16 shots. But 25% of those 16 shots were off target, and that's not what you want. Danny went on to say, we deserved the win from our side. After 20 minutes, we had the lead 3 or 4-0. We created a lot of chances, but they, Hull, are a good team with good individual quality. You can see it in the value of the squad and where they were last year. They're still a good team. You see it in some of their faces. And that's the thing. There was times when they got attacking that they really showed what quality they got. So it'll be really annoying for the manager, if the whole manager that is, if he does lose his job and then somebody else gets that team working again. It happens a lot. Look, I think of Ipswich when McKenna went in there and Paul Cook. Good players just hadn't clicked yet. And we put a lot of pressure last night on the whole manager. The fans don't want him now either. It's a tough job for him. Danny went on to say, we created 3 or 4 more opportunities. We have had to go earlier. I think today we could have been 10-11 situation where we could have scored. Today was enough, but I think we have to push to increase against teams from the top 8 or top 6 will not get many chances. We'll be sat here again talking about a good performance without 3 points. Credit to my players. They did well. Today we can enjoy, and then tomorrow we focus on the next one. And he's right. He's completely right. We have to score more. And that's the thing. We scored enough to win today, which is good, but we just don't do it enough. But I tell you, in the future, in some games, we will not get many opportunities. I've read that bit. Even in some of the transition bit, the last pass is not right space. These are small things I demand, and I want to see from every player, even from some players on the bench today. We're not 100%. What I expect. I need more. And I have some players waiting on the bench for the next opportunity. To achieve more this year, it is not enough. And I like that. I like how he's very much gone down the route of going, look, we may have got all 3 points last night, but nowhere near good enough. We need to have more chances in front of goal that we go from. You think about Ugbo, you think about Windass. Shea had a shot. There was a shot from Gassama, which took a deflection that could have gone either way. There was a lot of stuff where it could have gone right, and it just wasn't. He spoke about EK and Josh Windass. He said with EK, for me, it was a really good performance. I know no goal, but a good performance. In how he played in front. It was exactly what I demand and what I see and I want from him. It was the half time. It was half time because he played against Cardiff and we want a fresh legs in. I kind of get that one now, getting a bit of fresh legs there because he played the whole thing at Cardiff. But EK did have a good game. He had a good game. He got in good places, and it's just missing that final section to get it right. He said we want Musa and Gath to have a target man with them to keep the ball, and for the 2 games to take the space behind. It was just a little bit of a tactical thing, also protecting the player for the freshness and injury. He also mentioned how Josh Windass, when Josh went off, he felt a little tightness in his hamstring, and it was just to protect him. And I knew that when you saw him going off at halftime, you could see he was talking to one of the videos going, this feels a bit tight here. So it's about protecting them. Time of year where weather goes colder, muscles don't do what they normally do. So if it's just about protecting them, then fantastic. That's a sign of a manager knowing that he needs to look after players. And sometimes we don't have managers that do that. We've been critical of managers doing that in the past. But Danny, very honest with what he said. Need to do better in front of goal in terms of making those chances goals. Because if we can get those chances and score them, you look at the table, looks a lot prettier and it looks a bit better on our goal difference. It means we're creating stuff. We have the start of the season where we score 4. And you're thinking, oh, great, we can do this then. And then the rest of the year, it's just been like, they've been bit chances and then not really taking them. So we need to start taking these chances because eventually someone's going to get a knock on the door and they're playing going, you're not on in the starting 11 again. And someone else is going to come up and take that spot. So it's interesting. But yeah, Danny, very much not happy in terms of chances that we've not taken, but happy to get all 3 points.